Hey YouTube, been a little while. I don't know if you guys saw what was happening up in Arkansas, down in Arkansas for me, but all that rain they had that caused those floods was here too. We just happened to be about 1,300 feet above sea level and it all ran off, but a lot of water. Feel sorry for those guys. If anybody here is watching from Fort Smith, that area, and you need some help, give me a call. I'll be there in an hour and a half. We'll get you helped out. Real quick video. I had to cut a couple days ago after not cutting for a week and a day because of so much rain. Man, it was tall. I had some kind of like that thing over there. I had some 2-foot tall weeds in here. Of course, the Bermuda was nice and short like it normally is. Wasn't, probably 2.5, 3 inches. So I cut it at 2. Time Master didn't like it too much, but it did it. That was 2 days ago. Had a lot of dead grass on the ground, so I went back today and cut it again, and it had already grown another inch. Cut it down 1.5 inches today, so I'm gonna have to cut it one more time in 2 more days. But I wanted to show you a picture, guys. What do you think? It's not great. It's better than a lot. It's not horrible though. I will tell you something that I have found interesting is there's a lot of Dallas grass out here, and it grows real flat to the ground. But every time I cut, I've been going through and just pulling them up by hand, throwing them on the yard and cutting them. I'm probably putting seeds all over the place, but it is what it is. And every time I do that, the Bermuda creeps in a little bit more. And I've noticed that what's happening is that the weeds are starting to grow on top of the Bermuda. And what that's doing is not letting the Dallas grass lay flat on the ground so the Time Master can cut it. If I had a real mower, it wouldn't be a problem. If my yard was level, it wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't even need to do that. But in this case, I have a bumpy yard. I can't cut any lower than 1.5 inches. It's actually been interesting watching it happen because every week that I cut, which I normally cut more than once a week, but it's getting better and better and better. And you can see some of the bare spots are starting to fill in. And remember, all this yard has had is a 3200 slow release nitrogen with atrazine and 2 treatments of Spectracide 470. It needs some Tribute Total, MSMA, something like that to really get it going. It also needs some 555. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to spend the money on it, guys. If it was my yard, I would. Was talking with my architect today, and we're making some good progress on my house, so maybe this time next year I'll be doing this for my yard, a little bit bigger project. We'll see. So I skipped weed eating. As you can see, I skipped it for 1 week, and then I wanted to cut it this week, but it was so wet and raining I couldn't do it. So I've actually got about 2.5, 3 weeks of weed growth here on the edges. I was letting it grow so that I could show you guys a review of my Stihl FS91 weed eater that I bought. That's coming. I will be doing that review. Probably going to get some hate for that video, but I'm going to try to do a good job of giving you an honest opinion of it. It's not a bad weed eater, I'll say that. It has its issues, everything does, but yeah, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. I'll run you up in the front and do a quick shot of the front, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm also going to be doing a review of this Time Master. I know they have been done to death. There's like 60 of them on YouTube, but I'm an engineer, so I'm going to try to give you an engineer's perspective of how I would make this mower perfect, because I really like the 30-inch cut. The personal pace is great. I'm going to give you my take on what I think would make this probably one of the world's best mowers. Hang on for that. This is the old model, but from what I understand, there's not been a lot of changes to the new one other than the engine. So we're just gonna go with this one. Hold on for that too. I'll be doing that and the weed eater review in the next week or two, whenever I can. My jet ski parts came in, so I got to put my jet ski engine back in. I'll be on the lake this weekend. Haven't been out there all year, so nothing this week. Still got my kids' lumber sitting here. Really need to get that swing done. It's looking like fall. So much rain, guys. Here's the front yard. This did look way better than this. I had to cut it so low because we got, like I said, I couldn't mow it for 8 or 9 days. So it's been cut twice, pretty low, and it'll look great in about 2 days. It's definitely greener than theirs because I put the nitrogen on it. And there's the front yard. Again, not perfect, but pretty good. So now my phone is making it a little bit more green than it really is, but it looks in the picture like it does during the day because it's getting dark out. So I'm not ashamed to say that the color on the screen is accurate. Pretty good for no iron or anything. So sure is an improvement from when I started. Very, very, very good improvement. I got an edge. So anyways, look forward to doing the 2 pieces of equipment review. Might even throw the steel blower in there. If you guys have anything you want to know or any suggestions, let me know. So far I have $60 in the yard. I'm telling you, cut your yard low, cut it often. If you have Bermuda, it works just as good as any weed killer. It seems like. Cut her low, pre-emergent. We'll need to put out some pre-emergent. The atrazine has a little bit of a pre-emergent effect to it. So that's it, guys. I guess I'll see you again in about a week or so. Take it easy.